One Rough Man by Brad Taylor. Overall, 3 stars. Hook, 4 stars. The opening sentence establishes a high stakes, ticking clock scenario that immediately compels the reader forward. By framing the target's movement as shaving minutes off of life, the narrative creates an immediate sense of urgency and gravity. The tension is sustained by the juxtaposition between the mundane public environment, the noontime lunch crowd, and the high stakes reality of a clandestine operation. The introduction of Baldy provides a secondary, looming complication that forces the characters to adapt their tactics in real time, ensuring the reader remains invested in whether the team can successfully navigate these emerging hazards. Writing style, 2 stars. The prose is functional but lacks the sensory texture required to fully immerse the reader in the scene. The primary issue is a lack of physical presence. The characters exist primarily as voices over radio frequencies or internal monologues. We are told Pike is brave or determined through his philosophy on meat eaters, rather than seeing these traits reflected in his movements, his appearance, or his physical reaction to the heat of the car. The setting also feels somewhat thin. While the atmosphere of a sauna is mentioned, there are no evocative sensory details, such as the heavy scent of hot vinyl or the metallic tang of a nearby exhaust, to ground the reader in the space. Furthermore, descriptions often lean on labels rather than rendering. For example, bald headed is a descriptor of condition that fails to provide any visual depth. The narrative frequently pauses for internal monologue to explain the why of the plot, the distinction between meat eaters and plant eaters, instead of letting the tension of the hunt provide the emotional weight. Standout passage: the description of the team as an invisible blanket over the crowd. It effectively captures the chilling contrast between the oblivious public and the lethal, hidden reality of the operatives, creating a sharp sense of atmosphere that highlights the scale of the stakes.